What is happening, guys? Cowboy here. Welcome back to the walkthrough, and it is time for the DLC. So from here, warp to the Sunlight Altar. Once again, this is the bonfire near where the dragon was. We got to be making our way all the way back down to where we freed Dusk. So one of the fastest ways to get over there is going to be this bonfire near the Undead Parish. Run, we'll go down the tower, and then we're right there. Alternatively, you could just run through Undead Berg. That'll also get you there pretty fast, but ain't nobody got time for that. We can warp. Black boar. It. Y'all thought I missed that lizard. See, I was just waiting until now to kill him so that I could get a chunk out of it. Playing some motherfucking 4D chest. Y'all talking about missing loots. I miss nothing. Nothing, I say. Swoop. Go. Good old rusted iron ring since we're going to be running through the water. Oh man, a long run. DLC in this game is good though. 2 really good boss fights, cool environments, some badass spells. See, there is a little hole. Swap this back to my primary ring. Characters in Dark Souls, man, always getting in trouble touching stuff. And welcome to the Sanctuary Garden. This area starts off immediately with a boss fight. And here in the Sanctuary Garden, we're gonna fight the Sanctuary Guardian. Now, this thing is pretty annoying. It's weak to bleed. It's resistant to lightning and magic attacks. Some main things it's going to do are... he'll have this frontal charge and a dive type thing. He can do multiple lightning blasts that you can sidestep. A big lightning blast which you can either roll through or block. His tail swipe can poison you. I would just suggest healing through it. When he does his like wind blast thing at you, do a side roll to avoid it, and that's about it. Now the hardest part of this boss fight, very similar to Seath, you can cut off his tail to get a weapon, but it's actually quite difficult. The only real time that you're going to have a window to cut off his tail is going to be after he does that frontal charge attack or when he does a dive. And right after that attack, it'll be hanging low for just a moment. So, I'll kind of, you'll see me, I'll go for it a little bit, then I'll probably just give up because, you know, it's a pain. So right there, that's a window. attack. Actually, I'm trying to remember, I think you can block the wind attack, and then that'll cause it to charge and go for the tail. Let me try that. Charge. Come on, man. Just give me a clean window. I want one clean window to hit your stupid tail. You can see, you'll do a lot of damage to this guy, so it's kind of easy to kill him without getting his tail. Very similar to Priscilla. Oh, my God. Yeah, honestly, I'm probably not going to get the tail with this weapon, at least. This guy just, there's not really a lot of windows to pull it off. But as you can see, I mean, the fight itself isn't that hard. A majority of damage I've taken so far is from being poisoned. That's enough of you. Anyway, the tail is a poison whip. It's not that good. If you don't get it right now, you have some chances to get it later. Nope, not gonna get that tail. Stop that. That was a big last hit. So you get the Guardian Soul from him, which oddly enough you can't actually do anything with it. So just feel free to eat it. 12,000 souls. 30,000 from killing him. And that's the fight. So yeah, anyway, from here, we're gonna go to, where's it at? There's a structure right here. Let's aim out of the hole. We want to go towards the one that actually has structure on it. And welcome to Oolacile Sanctuary. Now, you're going to want to kindle this bonfire for sure, at least to +10. Honestly, +15 isn't a bad idea. You're going to be using this for the majority of this area, so we'll make it +15, make this easier. Hang on, forgot to heal. Not heal, spend my souls. So, we got Elizabeth over here. She's a nice mushroom lady. Go and talk to her.
From what faraway age hast thou come, but not intolerable? Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness, but Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
I got you, lady.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary. Something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost.
So, repair powder, gold pine resin, same Oolacile stuff, dust sold, ivory catalyst.
May the flames guide.
Yes, may they guide me. So there's a humanity off to the right. It's kind of tucked away behind all this stuff. And then we're going to run towards these little lantern flowers, and that's it for Oolacile Sanctuary. I mean, this area kicks off fast, you know, boom, zone, and we're entering the Royal Wood already. So, as soon as we cross the bridge, we're going to kill the 2 scarecrows that are coming in from the right. Hear them up top. Now we're going to stick to the right, and we're going to run straight ahead, and there will be a tower there. So there is a set in this DLC called the Guardian set. It kind of looks like the stone armor, but just a little bit, beefier, kind of a different color scheme. And you can get the pieces throughout this area, but they're kind of scattered all over the place. This is also going to be a shortcut for later. You can see the big hole right there. Obviously, don't go in that for now. Guardian gauntlets. Alright, so looking back from the tower, you can see a scarecrow, and there's another guardian. They're just like the stone knights, except fucking mean. These guys hit very hard. Probably the most dangerous thing about them is they have this two-pronged attack on the hammer. I'm going to see if I can bait him to do it. Do the hammer attack. I want to show it to everybody. Do the fucking attack. Here, watch. Yeah. So, the thing I'm trying to warn you about here is, you'll think you dodged, and then he'll do that follow-up thing where he yanks it from the ground, and it's a massive AoE. And it can really fuck you up if you're not careful, so just be aware of that. But anyway, there are a bunch of guys just kind of around here. There's no loot, so we're going to avoid them for the most part. Instead, using this tower as our reference point, we're going to leave. And you can see we have this big chasm here. We're just going to run along and just keep the big chasm on your right for now. There's a lot of things that look like loot. That's actually some loot up there. But you have these flowers all over and they're glowing. They look like loot, but they're not actually loot. So anyway. Let's see. When you reach the field of orange flowers right here, we're going to drop down and run straight with the flowers. And on our left is going to be a pair of guardian leggings. And you can see that off in the distance. Thank you for that, my friend. See, some things are coming for us, but for the most part, we're good. From here, we're going to head to the right and cross the bridge. This is Calamite. He's nice. Hey, buddy. We're going to visit him later, rest assured. Fun boss fight. Just past the bridge, we should see a lizard. I think I may have... Hang on a second. I think we missed that lizard. Just past the bridge, you'll see a lizard. Kill it before it leaps. Yeah. Oh, maybe. Yeah, no, we missed the lizard. Anyway, there's a lizard that spawns right there. Nope, there it is. Come here, you little shit. Got it. Sneaky bastard almost got away. Alright, from here we're going to head into the forest area that's straight ahead, and we're going to kill some scarecrows. So drop on down. Now that guy. You can see the loot off in the distance there. That's basically what we're making our way towards right now. See, they actually don't like you, because they're just here doing some landscaping. You show up, taking all the loot and shit, and they're like, who the fuck is this guy? Just goes to show you, we're actually the bad guys in Dark Souls. Coin. Flip around, and then we're going to go up this incline to fight 2 more scarecrows, and then snag a soul item. Oh, how did you make it all the way over here? It's cute. Hey! Well, that's what you get for ignoring people. You shouldn't ignore people. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Up this way to grab the soul item. And we're going to turn 180. We'll run all the way over to this wall. Look left. And you can see a piece of treasure. Tucked away in the corner. Oh, it's not done. Elizabeth's mushroom. Special piece of Elizabeth she took off for you to have as a snack later. Kinda sexy, right? Anyway, wait for this guy to come up. Oh, a little too soon on that. No. We're going to leave this, and we are going to make right around. We're going to grab that next. Now you gotta jump this little gap here, so just be ready. And there's another piece. It's our helmet. Now we're gonna drop down, curve this way, and we're gonna keep running. Just keep the kind of horizon on our right-hand side here. And off in the distance right there, that ledge, that's the Guardian armor. We're gonna be making our way for that. First, I'm gonna make a, let me see, off in the distance is the Guardian armor. Make a quick right for Go's great arrows. Go's great arrows are around here. Oh no, never mind. Those are Go's great arrows, I believe. And the Guardian armor should be next to that. Either way, we gotta go over there and get it, so. Yep, there's Go's great arrows. Alright, drop down and keep running off in the distance by a ledge is the Guardian armor. Make a quick right for Go's great. It's the initial boost bridge drop down. This time off to the right. Let's see, go this way. Guardian armor. Okay. So here we go. Here's our drop down from before. So before we went straight. This time we're just going to take this kind of right slope. We're going to stop up top at the edge and look left. See a soul item. When we proceed forward, there's going to be a lizard as well as the scarecrows. Some stone knights, so just be ready. A bunch of stuff coming our way. Big thing is the lizard is kind of like a bait, you know. It's supposed to lure you in and then get you. See the lizard, so. Of course he's already running. No, you little shit. No! Ah, damn it. Well, I'm not gonna bother reloading. You guys can reload and get them. I gotta handle these things first. Takes so long to recover from that jump in R2. Alright, let's see. Going to make a right around this tower for a soul item. Go around the right of the tower for a soul item. Let's see. Merging. I'm gonna go inside and take this down. So here we go. Right, after merging, take a right for another soul item. This path is going to take us down to the dragon, but we can't fight it yet, so don't bother for the time being. Instead, come on over this way. Talk to Chester, Mr. Bloodborne over here.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past? Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land, but at least now there are two of us.
So anyway, you can buy a bunch of stuff from him. Pretty chill dude.
So long.
This goes to show you how far back they actually have Bloodborne in mind. So after talking to Chester, run over here, hit this. And here's that shortcut from earlier. So, moving forward from here, it is time for Knight Artorias. Now, Artorias is very much a get-good type boss, similar to Ornstein and Smo. He is immune to poison, toxic, bleed, and curse. In addition to that, he is resistant to fire, magic, and lightning. You know, there's just no easy way to look at this boss fight. He's very aggressive. He does a lot of flips and spins in his moves. A high stability shield is going to be your best friend here. In all my battles against Artorias, I found that having a great shield was one of the easiest approaches to take. On top of that, just using a shield, you can really just kind of observe him for a minute or so and get an idea of his moveset. Circling around to your left is going to be the safest. We're going to want to be doing a rolling backward during some stuff. Block his spin to win, side roll just about everything else. You can stagger him during his Abyss buildup. Otherwise, if he gets it off, there's a short-range AoE explosion, and he's going to enter kind of like an Abyss mode, or an Enrage, if you will. It'll just make him more aggressive and harder hitting. But other than that, you know, transverse that white light, and it's time to get good, y'all. Artorias was very heavily inspired by Guts from Berserk. In this whole fight, he's basically kind of Berserk. You'll notice he fights with the one arm that's messed up. There's a spin to win. Oh, good hit. Now this fight is one of those ones where you don't just want to be like, I'm low, and start healing. Very much wait until after he does an attack. Make sure you got a safety window before you're going to heal. He does that little muck throw, but that doesn't do that much damage. This is the Abyss buildup. I'm going to try and stop. Yeah, there we go. Managed to get enough damage in to stop his buildup. You can also stagger him, as you saw there. I staggered him very briefly. Bunch of damage on the thrust. I think I got a window. Nope. Exactly what I'm talking about. Thought I had a window, did not have a window. Now, I know I made that look really easy, but trust me when I say Artorias is not usually that easy. Now, the soul of Artorias is the first soul we've gotten in a while we can actually do something with. You can use that to craft the Abyss Greatsword, which is what he was using. It's basically like a more abyssified version of the Artorias Greatsword. It does come with that same unique moveset you just saw. Alternatively, couple things we can do with it. We're going to come up here and get this bonfire first. There's a few areas that I'm going to point out immediately before we wrap up this episode. So we're going to get that up. Man, we knocked out a lot of the DLC in one part. That was fast. Alright, so with Artorias taken out, right here I can't do this because well, actually, can I go through? Nice, even though I'm in offline play, I can. This is the Battle of Stoicism gazebo. It is a PvP type area. You can do deathmatch, team battles, or duel battles. So, you know, you PvP ruins, or PvP fans, this is where, you know, aside from invasions and whatnot, it's just structured PvP. The other area right here is going to lead up to Go. Don't go up there yet. We need a key before we can get to him, so there's no point. However, going back in, did it reset this world state yet? Not yet. Alright. So what I need to do is warp and then warp back. And every bonfire in this DLC is warpable, so... Actually, we'll just warp to Firelink and then start off the next episode with what I'm about to discuss, because we're about to go all the way through Oolacile Township, so... either way, wrap this one up here. We're going to knock out all of Oolacile Township in the next episode, and then we'll probably have a third one. Actually, I'm imagining we'll probably have 3 more for the DLC, because we got Oolacile, we got the Calamite battle, and then we got Chasm of the Abyss. But either way, stay tuned, and we'll catch you guys with the next part.